Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're watching Transport Fever 2 Mainline here on YouTube. And we're sat just outside Mega City 1 station where the passenger train has just come in. And this is the train that is running the Utopia Planitia Mega City 1 Fandango. It's heading out to Gotham now, and there's 13 whole passengers sat on there looking for a good time in Gotham City. Well, that's the kind of thing you should expect. Let's poke our nose on here and see where we end up. Well, we'll end up in Gotham, presumably, given that that's where the train goes. You've rather answered your own question. We're going to be on here a while. I'm just going to apply the afterburners, not the full afterburners, you understand, just partial, just to get us there in a timely fashion that will make this intro not too lengthy, because I like to keep the intros relatively punchy, so that I can drop the bombastic intro in, and we can go and get into the action. No, I'm not going to cut myself off. I'm going to wait until we get there. I know you're all expecting that old bombastic tune to kick in at any moment, but no, we're going all the way. Look. Okay, well there's a scattering of people ready to get on board. That's a delight, and I think it really lends. So let's talk about a money situation ever so briefly before we turn our attention to today's adventure. And that is that the money situation is not all that. I'll be honest, it really isn't. It's not as good as I'd like. Would you mind resizing? I keep pulling the resize button and you keep shifting the window around. Stop it. There we go. So here's the situation. These two passenger routes are now, costing me cash, and I think I literally just loaded up the save, so I haven't given it any bedding in time. So they should, in theory, turn themselves around sooner rather than later. In fact, this new train here, which is just pulling into Shermer now, it's just leaving Shermer now. Oh, that's disappointing. Had it just left, yeah, it's got 21 passengers on board. Of 60. Yeah, we really need this to be performing slightly better in order to offset the running costs that it's got going on, but it's also going to be paying off the initial setup costs that were associated there. What I'm not generating is the kind of money to continue to fuel expansion in the operation of services. Sure, I'm making the money back gently, and that's fine, but what it isn't is it's not making me gangbusters level cash, which is what is very desperately needed at the moment to get expansion going quite quickly. As you can see, my bank account has switched from minus 800,000, and it's just dropped back to minus 700. So the costs of running the beast are excessive, and I'm not bringing in as much as needed to keep the account balance buoyant for long enough to make a huge difference. And see, look, we're now plus 700, plus 800. I mean, it's so volatile right now that it's very hard to line it up. And the only thing that's going to change that volatility is going to be more services that are running constantly, because then the costs will be offset. Wow, that really didn't make much money, and it's not going to make much money now either. Okay, the only way to improve on that is going to be to spend what meagre remains of cash that I have in expanding this route, which is today's plan. There you go. I've paused to avoid. Actually, there's no point in pausing. All right. Okay. Well, stop pausing then. I have stopped pausing. We're going to move on from Shermer, which is where we're currently rolling in. Which line did I say to come into? That one. Okay. We're going to move on from Shermer. We're going to push down to Bartertown as our next stop. Now, Bartertown's only little. And one more thing to check. Sorry. I want to just check the coverage we've got there. Yeah, you see, a little bit of commuting effort would go a long way here. If you're the Shermer Road commuter, where do you go? You go to the station. Well, then you've got absolutely no excuse. That's already set. All right, that's fine. I was just, validating. That's it. Yeah, I'm validated. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the line here we'll switch these over onto the main line, so we will actually share with the freight for the time being. For how long that will be viable, I do not know, but we'll certainly do 1.1 in the red. Are we making a loss right now? Yeah, your problem is water traffic, you see. When you get the right level of water stuff turn up, you rock a massive 2 million. The rest of the time, the running costs are just extraordinary, and therefore that hurts. There's the same kind of deal going on with railroad as well. Have you got any purchases in there? No. Maintenance of vehicles, 7.8 million. Yeah. Yeah, 7.8 million. Is that... If that doesn't include extra investments, then that means that's an extra 300,000 in running costs per annum. This is obviously a year. It looks like it's a quarter, but I'm running at 4 times speed. Yeah. Oh, hold on. No, those investments. Look. Yeah. Oh, okay, right. I did increase the amount of stuff running. That's less terrifying then. Okay, good. Yeah. So I mean, we're profitable overall. You need to look at the balances. Flipping heck, the main line is 900 quid in the hole. Not 900 quid, dude. 900 million. Yeah, that's down to 600,000. I'm using terminology here that is all over the shop. You'll forgive me for that. 1.4. I'm not sure we are profitable. Why is the main line suddenly going bust? Yeah. Have we got something stuck? No, because if one thing was stuck, they all would be. You can't say that with any level of certainty. No. Yeah. All right. No. I'm not certain that that's profitable. Yeah, it is. Number 3. In profit. Yep. Number 4. In profit. Yep. Number 5. 450 grand in the hole. It's going all the way down to Raccoon City. It's going a long way, so this should pay off quite nicely when we get there. Sorry, I'm obsessing about the cash for a moment. You're stuck in the helix right now. I say that. You're enjoying the helix right now. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Right. Up tempo one step further. I want to see how much this pays off when it gets there. Because if it doesn't pay off much, I mean, at the end of the day, the run down to Raccoon City is going to be the expensive one because it takes the train so long to get there. But that will be offset over time by the fact that there will be a bunch of shorter stops coming up after that. And obviously, you also get the byproduct of the further your cargo has to travel, the more cash you're going to get. Now, the helix is not a good way to turn a profit there because it's you're travelling track distance that is not necessarily necessary. Here we go, coming in now. Our survey says, yeah, that was 900 grand's worth. Yeah, and we're 2 million up now. So it is a profitable business. Yeah, look, see, Mainline's dropped off there. And if we flip our attention around, it's now 1.4 million up. Plastic clearly just dropped off as well. And that's 1.2 million up. Volatility is the enemy, friends. And we've gone from an account balance of 2.2 million down to a £500,000 quid. What you need is more things arriving more frequently so that you are less vulnerable to the swings and roundabouts of your profit. So I'm gonna get rolling, and then I think what I might have to do, because I suspect I'm going to be held up waiting for cash to come in on a regular basis. So yeah, I'm going to do it now. Front me some cash to get this done, would you? Thank you. And then it should. I think that by adding an extra town onto the route here, that Shermer route will actually pick up because you'll get passengers wanting to go both to Shermer and to Megacity 1 coming out of Bartertown. I called it Bordertown in the last thing. I was going, maybe I called it Borderlands. You're going to go, no, it was definitely something town. And then it just occurred to me it was Bartertown. I know, fascinating but true. Okay. Yeah. We're going to need more signals on here. Yeah. With additional traffic, you need additional freeing of the traffic that's running on there to keep it moving smoothly. One more set. Well, let's wait and see where we're putting this station. Because I do think that we'll probably be routing straight back. Oh, no, weren't we going to go to Twin Peaks? Yeah, but we'll go via Dark City. I'm with you. Okay, right, cool. Let's do this. Twin Peaks is our destination today. I don't know if I'm going to get there. Actually, I probably will. But it will come at the cost of not being able to add an extra train. Yeah, do you want to add an extra train? I'd like to, even though I'm not entirely convinced it's going to be profitable from the get-go. But let's power on and see where we are, where we end up. All right, 160 meters is plenty, and 2 tracks is plenty. There you go, right there. Yeah, that's good catchment. Thanks, babe. If you stick in a bus stop here as well, and run some commuter options around the town, you'll have a fighting chance at getting enough people in to make use of it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, give them a nice easy crossing to the station. Stick it about here. Yeah. Now, I mean, obviously that works 2 ways. Not only does it bring passengers to the station, are you really going to try and tell them how buses work? Yeah, I am. Shut up. Not only does it take passengers to the station, but it also takes passengers to the station. Yeah. Now, it might sound like I just lost my mind there, but in all honesty, I'd simply forgotten what my second point was. And so I covered it seamlessly. Good. Right. That's a truck stop, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's not what you want. No, it isn't, is it? No, you want to bulldoze those? Really? Are you sure we won't get use out of them later? No, you won't. No, what's up? Would you tune in? Come on, just fire it up. Get your arse in gear. Right? Come on, let's go. There you go. This stuff. That's what you want. Buses. Right. I mean, the one silver lining, I suppose, there is at least you didn't put a flipping truck stop in as your main one. Of course, I did just have to double check that, but there you go. Right, so why have we got a truck stop there? It's feeding stuff to the main line. Oh, of course. Yeah, all right. So if we now follow this out round here, you might want to put the track in first, son. All right. 1.1 million left in the kitty. Well, even if we only make it as far as Bartertown, then we've made some progress. Steady on. That's hardly going to change your economic outlook. There you go. How's that look? That's pretty good. All right. Okay. Carry on with the next ones. You didn't even do is it a grotty set of points check? Yeah. No, I'm fairly certain all of this lot is flat. You see, so. Yeah, that's come up all right. Just slightly off. No, can't allow it. All right, okay. And regrettably, because they're snapped together, it means I have to redo both sides. Yeah. Okay, no, that's fine. It's okay. It's all right. These things happen. All right, come out that way. Yeah. All right, you're going down one. Don't go down one. Right, has that made it as smooth can be? Yes, it has. Well, there you go then. That's how you do your junction. You can worry about getting it to the right elevation to get to the station. You can worry about that in a minute. All right, does that look beautiful? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it needs to be going up one, not down. Because that's what you just had. Curious? Yeah. Oh, no, it is, isn't it? All right, okay, carry on. Do it again. No, if it's worth doing twice, it's worth doing 3 times. I would question whether it was worth doing twice. You can question whatever you like, sunshine, but it probably was. Bit of that, yeah. No, bit of that. Click more precisely. Then this, yeah, and then up. You sure? I think it's going to have to be. Can we not micro up? You can. Maybe not go quite so far and micro up in order to just make it work. Well, all right. Well, that was micro up. I have a suspicion, though, that Billy Bulldozer's coming out again in about 10 seconds. He's not. Look, that's got it. That's about right. All right. Look, if you're gonna be obsessed by trying to get all your junctions flat, I am. All right. Okay. Well, then people should just brace themselves for you bulldozing junctions repeatedly. But I think you ought to dedicate a little more time towards studying the junction before making it, and then perhaps this will be something that doesn't happen with quite such the same level of frequency. Right, okay, so set a point, the signal there, set a signal here, set a signal there. Okay, and then keep going. What have we got left? 900,000? Yeah. What's the next move? Come out here, yeah, and then rejoin the mainline again. I mean, I like this. This is a decidedly excitable little route setup kind of deal we've got going on here. I love that you have stuff leaving the track and then returning to it. I am a little concerned about how efficient this is going to be. Well, look, if it comes down to it, we will build some double track, and we'll almost some quadruple track even, and we'll almost certainly need to do that later on. Check your junction. Yeah, you see, it's going up. We don't want it to go up. We want it to stay flat at best. All right, well, go on, micro down, please. That's more than micro. Yeah, it is, isn't it? All right, pull it back in. All right, yeah. Keep the speed good. Speed is good. Speed is good. Down a little bit. No. Down a little bit. Wait. No, down a little bit. Does that look good? No, it doesn't. Up a little bit. Yeah, what are we looking at there? Actually, that's got it. That's good. Don't take that one. Thank you. No, that's rubbish. Look, you either believe in this or you don't. Right. How am I going to do that then? I think there's an ugly way to do it. I don't want to do it an ugly way. In order to achieve a junction that is clean, there is an ugly way of doing it. There's no two ways about it. Do you want to come off there? No, it doesn't. You're going to have to come on just as the corner starts to break. All right, well, that isn't true, is it? That's not true. All right, okay, look. And there. See, that's where I wanted it. Yeah, okay, well, put it there then. Yeah, you see, look, that's going to cause us problems. All right, do a bit of this. Okay, that's yeah. Maybe down a little bit. Try that, see how it looks. There you go. That's the business right there. Now, the question becomes, because what I was thinking, I mean, it's very obvious what I was thinking, is I was going to do that, but I don't think it's going to, no, it doesn't like that. You know, that junction you built that was okay just now. What, the one we're looking at now? Yeah. Brace yourself. What am I bracing myself for? Bulldozing it. Oh, no. See, that's come out all right as well. But that is not the junction that we wanted to build here. No. Why is this series being defined by your inability to create the junction that you want first time round? Why? Riddle me that. I don't know. I guess it's because I don't usually pay enough attention to junctions. I might talk a big game as far as don't build ugly junctions. But then I'll build ugly junctions and go, oh, I'll come back to it later, which I then never do. You know what? That's unconventional, but I might allow it. It's not. That is an ugly junction, though. It's not, though, really. If I were to straighten that a little bit more, or get this one pointing where I want it to go, and then have that move up to meet it, then I think we'll allow it. Don't scrutinise it. I have to. Okay, right. Get this round to the platform. Yep. There you go, like that. Yeah, it's not the quickest approach you're ever going to see. Yeah, but it will get the job done, so be quiet. And then you try and mingle with that one at the corner. About there. Yeah. It's weird. Trees, man, trees. We'll put some trees in. Okay, all right, yeah. Yeah, we'll use the tree hack. Look, I've only got a very small amount of money. We don't want to throw it all away on rebuilding the same piece of track 9 times. It's never stopped you in the past. That's not the point. Also, if that would travel in a straight direction, that would be far preferable. All right, you're going to save that for the second lap. Don't you dare get the smoothing gun out. I was going to. Yeah, I know, but that's throwing money away we can ill afford. You can do some of that, though, because it's free. There you go. Oh, yeah, now we're looking naturalistic. There's a lot of nature going on here. What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Right, yeah. This is by far and away the best way that I have found to make sure your trees aren't clipping with the path your trains are going to take. In reality, were they to do that, the branches would get knocked off with every passing every passing train, and therefore you should knock the branches out. This one's probably safe. This one definitely isn't. Oh, okay. I guess that one wasn't safe after all. Yeah, this is not where I wanted the trees. They were just supposed to hide the disgusting junction. It's not disgusting. It's not good though, is it? Is that one fine? Not really, but I'll allow it because I quite like the placement. Okay, how's that look? Yeah, that's all right. There you go. And then from this height, looks great. Yep. Okay, move on. I mean, come on. It's not going to do itself. You've got to crack on and actually do the work. Come on, let's go. One here, yeah. One there, yeah. One here. Right. Are we good? Do you want a bit more in there just to give a little bit more? Yeah, I mean, the thing about path signals, though, is that once you move into this block, this is why you don't need release signals, right? But I use them anyway because it's kind of a mental note for me to say there's a block there. Yeah, all right, stick them in. There is a running cost associated with these. Yeah, but it's negligible. There you go, do that, and then do the same over here. Because see, if you were using block signals rather than path, what you'd get is the train would come up here and it would just kind of go, no, we can't move until the passenger train has got into its station, despite the fact the train doesn't want to have anything to do with this track. It instead wants to go up that one. You see, it's just it's a nonsense. Right, okay, that's Bartertown dealt with. I think Twin Peaks is off the menu for today because that is a 5 to 10 million quid tunneling slash bridging slash. I would love to. Oh, you know how I want to build it? You can see how I want to build it. Look, I want to go this way. So depending on where I'm about to put the station at Dark City, I would want to route the train over here, come through this gully, try and maintain a healthy level before probably, me being me, swing out here with some kind. Oh no, you wouldn't have to. You could swing out here with a minor viaduct to get over there before gradually doing a kind of a circuit down. So like almost an elongated helix. The only downside to that is it is incredibly expensive to run. You are never going to make a profit doing that. Never. Because the run distance, so yeah, we'd come in like this. The run distance would be so long that it just wouldn't work. If you want to make money out of a route like this, you do it this way. You go from here, you tunnel through there, and you end up with a station about there. Straight flaming line. No mucking about. But mucking about is very much the setup of this channel. Now, what I will permit, though, is something stupid with regards to how we set up the passenger station here, but only if it really lends itself in that direction. Well, okay. By which I mean, end up with the passenger station over here or something, and then route it over the top of the track before heading through the tunnel over there. The question then becomes, why would you do that? And the answer is, no idea. The next problem to resolve, of course, is what are you going to do about the helix? And I think I actually have a solution to that. Is we don't use it. We leave the helix for the freight trains because they're going to occupy that a lot. So instead, if we were to route down here with the passenger service, follow the slope as it goes down to the hillside, then curve round and hit Rapture, rather leaving Raccoon City in the cold. But that's fine because the service we were talking about before that would come down through Raccoon City and finish in Rapture would serve as a connection. And then cross the river to the south side. Well, that's thrilling and all, but get on with it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Look, listen, pal, I'll have this. When I first started doing this caper, one of the things that people called out as, You know why I quite like your approach to doing these videos? And I would go, no, what is that? Except it wouldn't be a conversation like that. They'd just tell me straight away. They didn't wait for an invitation to explain what they actually liked. And a reason that came up more often than any other is you explain what you're going to do and the thinking behind it before you do it. And then even though I may disagree with your assessment, and people frequently do, it means, yeah, okay, yeah, I can see what you think. I wouldn't do it that way, but no, I get it. And that's a big deal. And therefore, we have to talk about stuff that's going to happen further downfield in order to maintain that illusion that we know what the hell we're doing and that we're not just plunking stuff in willy-nilly and that there is a plan that goes along with it. So quit your belly aching, second voice. That's another thing we should probably get into. What is this second voice behaviour? Well, it's me second guessing myself. And it's manifesting an argument, or it's manifesting the decision process that I would sometimes have in my head, or would frequently have in my head. I'm bringing that to the fore. Do I like that? Not really, no. I mean, if you were to flatten this out first, that would look okay. You've got to think about the routes that you've got coming on afterwards. See, just like that. See, that's the decision process. Why am I thinking of placing it here? Because it's a convenient place to put it. The other options are stick it the other side of the freight station, stick it in here somewhere. I mean, there's room. I could just get rid of a couple of bits of road. But none of that will make getting to Twin Peaks any good, not without having to do a reverse in the station. I don't want to do that. I want to keep it going forwards at the moment. Is that necessary? It might not actually be. Yeah. I might be seeing something here. I think I've seen something. All right, okay, let's go. All right, get rid of that. It's just a cost centre anyway. Right. What are you thinking? I'm going to try something. I've no idea if it's a good idea or not. Okay, all right, cool. Well, we're always up for trying something. We're going to put a terminal in here. Okay, you didn't say you were trying something stupid. No. I don't think it's stupid. I think this might be quite sensible. Yeah, there's a difference between might be and is, though, isn't there? Stick it in there. Have you got room? Yeah, I think that level crossing's forfeit, though. Yeah, but aren't they always? Right. Yeah, I do like that bit of. I like the parallel you've got. I would like the parallel you've got going on there if they were at the same elevation. That can be fixed on the second lap. You're holding out a lot of hope for fixes on the second lap here, Tiger. Right. Yeah, I know it's broken. It'll be back in a minute. Look, I've got to do something strategical. Right. Can't get rid of that. All right. Well, go on then. Get to strategical. Why did that go single track? I have no... Oh, no, because at some point you were reversing here. And therefore you needed the turnaround opportunity. All right, and you've got 350 grand. Is that going to be enough? Almost certainly not. Okay, so we're coming in from here. We need to get into there, and then we need to go over there, right? Okay, we know this. Yeah, go on then. We also need to go out that way. Oh, that's an angle I wouldn't fancy. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, there's all kinds of opportunities here. Opportunities for flipping disaster, sunshine. All right. Well, look, put a very small piece of track. In fact, it's going to be easier for you to do it off here. Give me a very small piece of track, please. Thank you. And stick it about there. Thank you. Right. I can... Well, do it then. There you are. That's because autosave was playing. Right. Try this. You know you're already at half an hour on this episode. Yeah, I think we just set the likely episode length quite a bit higher. It's possible, isn't it? Right, so you'd need to do that. Now, I'm not suggesting that I'm going to do that, other than I'm probably going to do that. It's mostly just a case of checking that that's actually possible. It's a slow corner, but it can be done. Yeah. All right, okay, and now... For our next trick, you are going to come out this way. Oh, dear me. Yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah, I know. No, actually, no, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. You carry on. All right, okay. That's the Twin Peaks line. It's pointing the wrong way. All right, okay. Well, look, that's not the Twin Peaks line. The Twin Peaks line has got a bit more curve to it. Then get it right. Because you've got to have track crossing over itself here. And it's going to look quite dramatic and it could be quite interesting. But you don't want to have to be rebuilding this thing endlessly. It's never stopped me before. Yeah. I don't think you can have these tracks split until after the curve. No. You could always work this corner later. Yeah, but I really want it going down the side of the freight station. I think you might have to give up on that dream. Because if you... I mean, what I want to be doing... Check your angle. Is that about right? That one? Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, so you can come a little bit further. Yeah. The irony, of course, is I'm setting myself up to do a straight line, and then I will do absolutely anything possible to avoid doing a straight line afterwards. All right, try that, and then say it's not going to work. All right, okay, I know, but look, we're going to do it anyway for the sake of completion of the operation. All right, so something like that, okay? The angle might not be 100%, but there we go. And then we power across here. I mean, obviously it's going to allow it, but just how lumpy are we talking? You're staying flat, yeah. As long as everything's flat, it should cross beautifully. It does look like it's working, doesn't it? This one looks a bit odd. Well, buy it. I mean, it's not the most expensive thing you've ever built, so go on. Yeah. Okay. And then, obviously, that stays snapped, so that shouldn't cause any extra problems. Okay. All right, okay. No, apparently I'm going with this. All right, okay. Yeah. Right, and then you come out over here. Right, you're now forming the double track that goes down in that direction. That's slightly uncomfortable. It is slightly uncomfortable, but this whole section is slightly uncomfortable. I think the concept is solid, but I think you want to occupy more space making it happen. So, yeah, you can save that for the second lap and make it more streamlined. It's not really the word, but we'll use it. Also, sort this corner out when you come around a second time round. But I'll leave it for now because it's working. Yeah, so this is the Twin Peaks line, which would probably be able to keep single track, given that this particular passenger route may not have that much in there. Oh, I'm finished. Okay, all right, well, get on with it. And then there's one more bit to add, which is going to be from about there over onto that side. If the junctions are neat, we'll take it. I'd love to double track this. Hold on, look at your junctions first. That one's going to be fine. This one's going to be fine. It's because everything's on the same elevation. Of course, it's going to be fine. Okay, now you could slip that to make it work. Yes, I could. I don't think... Actually, I think that might be too sharp an angle. No, that's not going to work. But we only need access to the first platform again. Okay, all right, yeah, so I'll do that. And you come in there. You got away with it. Yeah, I had a feeling I wasn't going to have enough space, but apparently I have. It's not... Okay, I'm going to call that 98%. No. No, that's 100%. That's as good as you get. You don't get better than that. I was just a little bit disappointed with the way that the ballast has rigged itself up. So that's quite fun, isn't it? Here's the thinking, right? So passenger trains coming down the line here can split over and then head into platform 1. Can they? No. Okay. All right. Well, you can fix that. Yeah. Okay. You're going to have to fix that. But it's even so, I think you still end up with something tasteful. Yeah. Also, you haven't had to take out any more loans since your original top up. That's quite impressive. Thanks, I guess. There you go. Take it as far as there. Right. This is actually a better solution. Slip that one. All right. Okay, so trains coming up here. They can go into either platform now. Hey, well, there's a thing that didn't exist 10 seconds ago. And then they can rock on down either to... hang on, can I get to... No, you can only go to Twin Peaks from platform I'm going to say 1 for the sake of argument. From platform 1, you can get to Twin Peaks. From platform 2, you can't, but you can continue your journey onwards towards Raccoon City, etc. All right, cool. We are going to need some more money in a moment. Define moment. Pretty much now. All right. What do you want to do with this? Put one there. Don't worry about junction and the rest of it. Those tracks currently don't go anywhere. All right, where's my next whatnot? You still have to fix the road. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to fix the road now. All right. Okay, so we're going to need a bit more cash to make that happen. Yeah. And then, where do you want to connect this to? Anywhere? Yeah, because you're not getting that over the top. You know what would look great, though? There's a bridge over the top. Yeah, I know. Well, of course you know. You thought it. Yeah, all right. Right, give me this. Try it. I might not end up liking it. But let's have a look. I mean, it might not even work. But a bridge over the top of there is going to look absolutely terrific. No, don't snap to that. I just want to see if a bridge will work without colliding the pillars. Well, if you get rid of that bit of road, does that bit of road serve a purpose? No. All right, okay, well, get rid of it then. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. Now put your daft bridge in. Okay. All right. Yeah, right there. Well, no, it's not right there, though, is it? Oh, no, it's not. Pump up the volume. 3 or 4. All right, go on. There it is. Okay, what are we looking at? Now, a more modern style... Why are you going uphill? Because of the ground. Yeah. Also, we need a pillar at the other end. You gonna let me have one? No. I'll let you build this bridge as long as it's unsupported at one end. It's a nice idea. All right, try it. I'll throw the money away. Whatever. Let's go. Go on, and get on there. Yeah. It's only gone and done it. It has. Are we happy with this? I'm going to say not thrilled, but what it is proof of concept, and it will solve the functionality problems that we are currently experiencing here at functionalityproblems.com. So that's not terrible. Do you reckon it will let you do that? No, I do not. Do you reckon it would let you do anything? No. Most definitely not. That's a shame. But we do have this as an alternative. Oh, you've made that attractive. Thanks. Okay, yeah. The lozenge is no longer lit. That's good. Right, okay, that's more than enough. I'm going to now expand the passenger route, because this at least will give it a fighting chance of making a bit of money. Rename Shermer. Yeah, I haven't got a... Look, I'll come up with the name for it, but just get off my case. Right, so down from Shermer, we go to... I like the idea of sharing the route. Unpause, incidentally. That's not the unpause button. That's the unpause button. I've gone for high speed because I want to watch it do the new stuff, you know. Add station. Bartertown. What? How are you... Why are you complaining? Because it can't get back to Mega City 1. It flipping can. Well, just keep going and then, you know, then it will sort itself out. Then it's Dark City. Yeah. It's gone into the wrong platform. Doesn't really matter right now. And then back to Bartertown. Yeah. And then back to Shermer. I'm not sure it can go back to Shermer. I think between one-way signals and what have you... No, look, I've set it up so it can do that. Okay. It's going to be platform assignments, nothing else. Are you certain about that? Are you... Yeah, you know what you haven't done? I do know what I haven't done. You haven't done the first bit. No. Okay. Perhaps, you know, it's just a minor consideration, but perhaps do the first bit and then you'll have a chance of it actually working. I thought I did do the first bit. Yeah, you did, but I think you did the passenger station, which you don't actually need to connect up. The other freight line. Those are receiving only. Oh, great. Yeah, I know, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, all right. Yeah, no, it's an easy mistake to make. These two were going I need some more track. And I went like, I will provide you that track there, passenger station. He goes, do not tell him that we are not a passenger station, or he will not build a track. He is not interested in building more freight track, no. Right. Onwards, yeah. Okay, and then, what next? Well, onwards. All right. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Where do you want it? No. You're going to have to go the other way. All right. Also, you got a signal there that's going to cause you mayhem. Nah, it'll be fine. Do that. Do this. Okay, 102, 99, yeah, 88, 81. It's okay. All right, there, a bit of that, yeah. And then a bit of this, and then sort the route out, because the route's going to be going, what? And therefore, you know, that's going to need to be dealt with. Also, this signal, yeah, is no longer our friend. Right, okay, yeah, come here, yeah. You're going to check this junction, it's fine, look at it. There you go. It's as much checking as it needs, don't question me. That's fine. Yeah, bit of smoothing gun would be welcome, but we're not spending money on the smoothing gun right now because we haven't got the money. Right, call up route ding dong. There you go. Yeah, see, now you've figured it out, but we're going to need to sort the platforms out. So we go down to Bartertown. Coming in on Bartertown 1. Then we come out the other way. We want Bartertown 2. Yeah, which means that we probably want Shermer 2. Which means we want Dark City Annex. Oh, sounds mysterious. Just switch the platform over. Platform 2. There you go. You happy? Yeah. And you know it? Yeah. Clap your hands. Right. Okay. Yeah. Now, let's go find out. No, it's not at that one. Let's go find our train. It's at this one. I don't know if it's going to turn around or what, but let's find out. No, he's not. He's leaving. Okay, rocket ship. Let's rock it. Shipward. Now, it's got 36... We're stuck behind a freight train. This is what we dreamed would happen. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry for going at stupid high speed here. I just want to get there. Yeah, all of this track needs relaying. There's nothing wrong with the track. It's all about those roads. Roads should never be allowed to cross over track. Now, we're a much faster train than the one ahead of us. Oh, look at this. The spacing that I've stuck on here has actually worked fantastically. Amazing scenes. There was one coming back the other way as well. That's just, we've delivered. You need to set up some kind of commuter route at Bartertown. Yep, I do. It's fine. And then we'll probably end up... Well, we will end up chasing the same freight train again. But we've given it a little bit more of a lead. Now you kind of go, yeah, you got lucky this time. You see, but the thing is, you'll get lucky every time. How lucky will basically depend on how fast individual services are. Anybody? Anybody at all? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a few here. Hey, good times. Didn't drop anybody off because they didn't know that they were getting on a train that came out here when they got on the train originally. All right, and we're rolling. I'm in Colonel Failure, everybody. I'll slow it down once we're up the hill. That's nice. Okay, yeah, that's going to be pretty solid. I'm looking forward to expanding it further, but I've got to get some more money in the bank. I'm fairly certain this new passenger line will help with that. There's a lot of questionable track going on here, but when I revisit for the second lap, in theory, there should be a ton more traffic using it, and therefore not only will it need to be fixed up because it will look better, but also because I'll need the capacity. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll catch up with you soon. Cheerio. So I used to do all of this caper with a couple of big LED spotlight things going on. Now I've still got them. I've got one up there, and when I turn it on, it kind of downlights. I got another one back there to add some backlighting to soften things up. Oop, gently. I'm missing my demonstration pieces. But I decided recently that actually what I could do instead was just have kind of surround lighting. So that's what I've got. You'll see I'm lit relatively evenly from all angles here, and it's not that one. It's this one. It's one of these color switchy devices. I mean, how atmospheric is that in the green? Look. I mean, it helps that my camera sensor's pretty good at picking up all of this kind of caper. That's right. Let's do purple just for the sake of. Really, you're calling that purple? I suppose purple-esque. That's more pink, but yeah, I mean that's unholy. But you've got all of that. So I got this lot right going on here, and then I've got another set that are directly in front, right, which kind of balances it out. Because what you're trying to do is eliminate shadows wherever possible, and there'll always be a shadow if I put my hand right up against my face there. I'll turn these ones off. You can just see the front ones. See? Yeah, that's kind of cool. This is the ones that do the disco business, incidentally. Yeah, all of that. Oh, this is demonstrating how well I'm being lit by my monitors at the moment as well. This stroboscopic stuff's really that's quite tasteful. What's this one do? That's just going to rotate through colours. I think we'll go there. All right, there you go. That's it. That's really all I was going to tell you. It's just, you know, I've been working on on adjusting my lighting. We can probably set that to just white now. If it's just me on my own, that's what I go for. Bit of orange, just because it's quite easy on the eye, you know. Good.